So hopefully, fingers crossed, I might finally be getting some progress. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. This is a little update on my mental health situation. For those of you who've been watching my mental health videos and vlogs, you'll know I've been having quite a number of problems for, well, quite a few years. I was referred to the mental health hospital here in Reading last October, November time. I was assessed by 2 doctors. I was told that I probably have something which is a dissociative disorder. Unfortunately, I hadn't heard anything back from those doctors until a few weeks ago. In the meantime, I had received a big thick letter full of questionnaires that I had to send to the Aspergers clinic in Reading. And basically I was getting really down and really low and really frustrated that from sort of October, November last year until, you know, the beginning of June this year, I hadn't heard anything from anybody. Now unfortunately, and I can't go into the details, but unfortunately I had to make a complaint to the mental health hospital in Reading. I didn't want to make a complaint. I know that mental health services are very stretched. I know that the NHS is underfunded by the government, it's understaffed. I understand all of those things, but a situation occurred where somebody at the hospital didn't tell the truth about my situation to somebody else in a position of authority. As a result of that, some people think that there's nothing much wrong with me. That was a real blow to me, and I think that's probably why it's taken so long to hear anything back. So I've made that complaint. I'm not going to go into any more details other than that, because I don't know if this person really said that or that person really said this, and so I'm going to wait until the complaint has been thoroughly investigated to make any more statements about that. Anyway, I made a complaint, and lo and behold, I made that complaint on a Tuesday. I got a phone call from a doctor's secretary at the hospital on the Wednesday, you know, less than 24 hours later, and she made an appointment for me to go back to the hospital and see the doctor on the Thursday. Making a complaint to being seen again by a doctor was less than 48 hours, so I suspect that their rush to see me was as a result of my complaint. I saw the doctor, we spoke at length again about what's been happening, my condition, and the upshot of it is that the doctor now seems to believe that my condition or my problems are more in the autism spectrum. He believes that my condition could be Asperger's. I may very well have Asperger's syndrome. Again, I don't know much about Asperger's. The word Asperger's actually kind of frightens me a little bit, so I haven't deliberately looked up anything or done any research. My inability to socialise, my inability to focus on conversations with people, my ability to kind of drift off into my own little world sometimes, all of these things could be Asperger's, I've been led to believe. So what I've got to do now is I've got to wait again to receive a letter from the Aspergers clinic for an appointment. I did receive a phone call actually 3 days ago from my GP's secretary, because the GP has received a letter from the hospital, so I'm hoping that that letter is actually an appointment for me to go to the Aspergers clinic and to be assessed. So it seems to me that if you make a complaint, things suddenly start to move more quickly. As far as I know, Asperger's isn't a condition that can be cured. I may be wrong about that. If you know more about the condition, then please, you know, leave a comment and correct me. But I believe that Asperger's isn't something that can be cured. And if that's the case, that's a real blow, because I'm kind of holding out. My only hope is really that I can be cured of what it is, so that I can actually have some friends and maybe a relationship with a lady, because at the moment it's just impossible for me to socialise and meet people and talk with people. The only way I socialise is through my YouTube channel and Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and obviously I'm meeting people online and stuff, but that's not the same as actually having physical contact with other human beings. For instance, I'd love to go to Chang Mai in Thailand to the fruit festival, because I'm watching lots of videos. people like Lauren Jade at Holisitc Lotus and Mango.Margaux. They're people who I like and admire, and whose videos I watch, and they're all in Thailand having a wonderful time, and I'd love to go, but unfortunately because of whatever this is, I can't go because I simply can't socialise with people. I can't be in a group of people. And if I can't be cured of this crippling inability to socialise, then, you know, my life is going to be, well, it'll carry on as it has been, but it's going to be very difficult, because I really, really desperately would like to have relationships and friendships with people.